Salutations! My name is Eqlipse, EQ for short, and welcome to 100 Days in Better Minecraft Hardcore. In this 100 days, we will go from nothing to attempting to conquer the abyss, or at least that's the plan. Oh, and as always, if you're new, click the subscribe button. You can always unsub later if you change your mind, and we're trying to hit 20k, so if you could, subscribe, that would be amazing. And make sure to leave a comment for the algorithm gods. But I'm gonna keep this brief, so let's get started with day one. Now, usually I would start on day one, but this was one of the hardest challenges I've ever done in Minecraft. I went in thinking this would be easy. Like Minecraft with a couple, quality of life things, new biomes, maybe items, mobs, Minecraft Plus. This mod pack is absolutely insane. Strong sentries. Yeah, and now that you know what this is like, we can begin day one. Hey, you! Yeah, you! I'm gonna keep this real short, like this short. Did you know that I stream every Saturday on this channel? We do a live stream. It's big good. You should come hang out. Okay, bye! On the first day, I did what everyone always does. Chopped trees, made a wooden pickaxe, then I looted a village and took their most prized possession. Bill. And as I was running through the cherry blossom forest, I saw something nuts. Oh my god! What?! And then my game crashed. That's something you're gonna have to get used to. I don't know if I installed it wrong, but with 12 gigabytes of RAM allocated, it crashed every 20 or so days. But after reloading, I went to the top of Goa, and at the top, I found an arena. In the middle of the arena is a boss, and chests are on the outskirts of it. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to take out the boss, so I'm gonna do everything I can to just grab the chest. And in these chests is some cracked loot. And after sneakily stealing everything, I'm fully decked in enchanted diamond gear on night one. So you think this is gonna be a cakewalk, right? Fully enchanted gear, some of it's got mending on it, right? Cakewalk, easy game. This is gonna be an easy 100 days. EQ, why are you doing something so nonchalant, so baby of a challenge? It's, no. Keep watching. Day two, I went looking for a home. A nice biome, not near any death like these Vindicators and their base. But I did loot this place and make it a temporary outpost for the time being. Found another village and borrowed some hay. In this 100 days, I will have the diet of a horse. And speaking of horses, I killed a couple to get leather and used some gold, a chest, and dead horse hide to make a backpack. That way I should be able to carry everything I have at once. Then my game crashed on a boat. Again. After reloading this game, which takes forever by the way, I found a place that I liked and went to settle down. This is nice. I approve of this biome. I shall stake claim here. Then this little bitch decided to rob me. No! You don't. What the fuck? This raccoon just opened my chest and took something. By sunrise, I only had a platform, but a start's a start. However, my ADD brain will not let me stay still for too long, so we're back exploring. I wanted to get an idea of my surroundings. And what I found was this crazy looking coliseum, and when I got closer, these mobs are skeleton phantom jockeys with fire resistance, strength, knockback, blindness arrows, and in diamond armor. Yeah. I told you this mod was cracked. I think I could take them out though. I did get an infinity book from the top of Goa. And with 1,000,000 arrows, anything's possible. Just ask any YouTuber. That night, I did manage to take out 2 of the 4 that spawned, and they dropped a potion of some kind and some gold and diamonds. Then I almost got clapped by 7 million creepers, and on half health, I ran back to my house. Platform. It's not a house yet. That was a close call, but now I can tell you what this potion does. It's uncraftable and gives me health boost 2 for 832000000000000. A lot of numbers, which seems infinite, I think. And it also does the same with strength. So if I drink this, I should have a permanent strength boost and health boost, which is good because I'm about to do something scary. I'm going into the Nether. I spent the rest of day 5 getting obsidian. Don't ask why the lava is white in this mod. It just is, okay? And day 6, I lit the portal and somehow got a Nether spawn so bad that it tried to kill me. And even worse than that, I'm in a fucking basalt biome. I need to find netherite, and you can't in the vacuous black and gray. But I did find a dungeon, so we can stay here for a little while. And then I fucked up. I'm not gonna lie to anyone. The white lava is way more Good news, I seem to be right. I have infinite health boost. Bad news, I've already drank it and I nearly fell in the lava. Then I looted the place and got a couple god apples and a few emeralds, but not much. All in all, this nether spawn was awful. So awful, in fact, that I'm choosing not to live here. So I left the dimension and prepared to become a nomad once more. I just need like 7 backpacks. So on day 8, I went searching for leather by any means necessary. Horse murder, cow murder, finding it in attics, whatever. And after looting this underground village, I not only had the leather, but tons of books as well. Now I know I've become attached, but it's time to leave my wooden platform and venture off. I ran for literal minutes and found a house with some anvils, took out some of my enchanted books to use, and looted another tapagoa. And on day 11, I ran into a field with Lauren. We'll get into what that is later. And cows, and a nice tower in the distance, and a desert nearby. Yeah, this will definitely do nicely. I set up a little makeshift camp, and as a welcoming gift, a pillager tried to shoot at me. Only problem, this is a captain pillager, so now I have a big issue on my hands. The bad omen effect. If I drink milk, it'll get rid of it, but it'll also get rid of my uncraftable potions that I've drank. So I really can't do that, especially now that I've upped my infinite strength to infinite strength 2. So I guess now I'm just willfully banned from villages for life. Either way, I put Fortune 3 on my pickaxe, and got to work mining. This mod pack uses a mod called the Caves and Cliffs Backport, meaning I have everything from 1.17. Copper, fortunable gold, the beautiful caves, literally everything that's not even in the game yet that Mojang has talked about is in this mod pack. And I have to say, mining is way more fun like this. It feels like a real adventure instead of running through, you know, the same type of cave generation 60 times in one mining trip. Also, I found some diamonds. This mod pack makes them just okay, but I think I'm gonna need them for crafting recipes, and they're diamonds. You think I'm gonna pass them up? Day 13, I went to the desert near my house. There's this giant obsidian pillar, and oh, fuck. There was a village underground. So begins the raid. This is only a level 1 raid though, so I should be alright, I think. Something that helped me through this though is the fact that the raiders just kept hiding in this fucking hole. I have no idea why, and to make matters worse, infinite didn't mean infinite. But I did get a totem of undying, so that's good. We have at least a little bit of protection. I ended up finishing the raid and wait. What? It loaded a 4th wave. Look at these guys! They're shooting motherfucking blindness arrows. This is not fair. And fireworks! After the 5th wave and now 3 totems in my pocket, my bow was about to break, so I ran back to my camp for now. Like this, maybe they'll get bored and just leave. Who knows? It's much safer to just pick up Lauren from these flowers anyway. Okay, I've lived on hardwood floors and slept on dirt for long enough. It's time to actually build a base. I wanted to go with the quaint at-home lodge in the woods kind of feel, because I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of time for extravagance. There's a lot of stuff to do in these 100 days, and I can't spend as much as I'd want on the house and making things pretty. But by the end of day 18, it was finished, and not a moment too soon, because a blood moon was called upon us. What's a blood moon, you ask? Well, it prevents sleep, turns the moon and sky a sinister red, and the mobs now spawn 4 times as often. Oh, and they have the ability to spawn 1 block away from you, so without torches, you're not safe. So I stayed next to my house where there was enough light to keep me safe if I was diligent and paid attention, and by morning, the finishing touches were done and we had survived a blood moon. Lovely. Don't you hate when you're trying to grab cobblestone and end up digging into the world's largest dungeon? Me too. I have no idea what this place is. I thought when I broke into it I'd found a stronghold, but this looks different. It may just be part of a structure mod or something. But I did what I could to loot it and start bopping Endermen. We're gonna need them for the end. And if that sounds like we're going a little fast in Minecraft, we are. I have so many things to do in this 100 days that we're gonna need to kill the dragon ASAP. Day 20 was more looting a dungeon and not getting exploded by someone trapping a grave. Who puts dynamite in a grave? What the fuck? And on day 21, I placed this pretty deep slate walls around my camp. This is hardcore. I can't afford to take chances. Especially since this is like the 15th attempt of me trying to beat this. Then I AFK mined obsidian. No, Really, that's not a joke. I went to go make a sandwich. It says so here in the notes. I set a paperweight on my mouse and just left. This was a really fucking stupid idea, because when I returned, I was being harassed by the local phantom population, portraying themselves as my mother because I didn't get 8 hours of sleep. And just like my mother, I shot them with arrows. Wait, that can't be right. The time has come for me to find a nether that isn't a gigantic slap in the face. Sorry, but I'm boycotting basalt biomes. I don't want to see anyone in the comment section of this video tell me, oh, I love basalt biomes, they're my favorite. No, fuck you, they suck and they're bad, and I will not allow anyone to deny it. Don't you dare write that comment, Timmy. I see you typing, stop. I can't wait for the one time when someone named Timmy is actually watching this video and writing a comment and they just kind of jump because I called them out. If your name is Timmy and I got you with this, please tell me the reason. Please, that's why I write these types of jokes. Please, I need. Anyways, it wasn't the world's worst biome. It was a warped forest, which is perfect. I have plenty of gold to sell, so I'm searching for a piglin. Maybe he'll drop pearls or fire resistance potions or something. Something to make it easier while in the nether. While looking, I found a goblin trader. These guys have a lot of cool things to trade, but really what I'm interested in is what looks like thievery. 4 ancient debris for 5 netherite scrap. You know what, buddy? That sounds like a great idea. I'll be back. No one tell him he's getting scammed. Later that day, I found a piglin and immediately made our trade off. Later that day, I found a piglin and immediately soured our trade offers by hitting him. I am not the sharpest bulb in the shed, but neither is he, because after I ran away, he immediately forgot who I was and took my shiny gold. But after a while, I began to suspect he was scamming me. Sometimes he wouldn't drop anything and just take my gold. And all the stuff he did give was just ass. So as penance, I left him to rot in the hole forever. Day 23, I headed back home, started a mine, and made an enchantment table. I need to work towards getting a badass pickaxe, because you know how in Minecraft, netherite is a cool flex that you basically get when you win the game and you've decked yourself out, and netherite, you show it to all your friends, you're cool, you're the coolest kid in middle school. But in this mod, it's downright necessary. Speaking of downright necessary, I need food. I know, hard to believe. So I spent the day making a farm. It's small, but it should feed me considering you can cook bread and make toast in this. I told you, diet of a horse. While I wait for those to grow, I went to explore and find cool things. And look, right next to me is an acacia village. So I'm just gonna borrow some of their wares. And this guy had a pirate chest with an egg of a water dragon in it. He's gonna be in for a rude awakening when he wakes up because his priceless dragon egg has been kleptoed. And as if the world was telling me that stealing is good, a golden moon began to rise over the night sky. The harvest moon. This moon lets my crops grow much faster than normal, and I went to the base to let that happen. Oh, and I got into a bit of a scuffle with a drowned, but don't worry, I hid the body. They'll never find any evidence. The next day, I began to hatch the egg I adopted. I did this by putting a water egg in the pond by my house and building a saw-looking contraption for my other egg. You didn't know I had another egg? Neither did I, but it was in my chest, and this is the Aether Dragon, who needs to be hatched above the cloud layer. But I didn't want him walking off, so I built him a little kitty pen for when he hatches. These eggs take a day to hatch, and with a little bit of research, I realized a problem. The Aether Dragon can't fly when hatched, so to get them down, I made the world's largest high dive, you'll see. And as the sun was setting, the blood moon began to rise once more. My babies are gonna be born on a blood moon. Great. You're gonna have some excitement in your life on day 1, buddy. All you have to do is fall straight into the water, and you will live. That's my boy. Here, I'll do it too. Then he began to drown. I didn't know how I was going to get him out, but luckily I dug into a cave which he fell into. So now we have 2 pet dragons. I'll name them Penta and Catalyst. The next day, I brought 4 diamond pickaxes back into the nether to hopefully find some netherite, and I actually broke into a nether mineshaft. I didn't know these things were a thing, but it turned out to be a stroke of good luck because they had a blaze spawner. So I thought now would be the perfect time to get blaze rods. But I did not take into account the fact that the blaze's dad would show up and he pulled the "I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed" on me. And it hurt. These are wildfires, a mob that was pitched by Mojang, but ultimately wasn't made in favor of the Phantom. This mod brings them to life in the worst way possible, and he kicks ass. He's completely invincible when guarding, and when he's not, he shoots like 50 fireballs. I had to be a bit liberal here on gapples to survive. Or well, not crack a totem, but you know what I mean. I did find netherite though, and with a few of these and all the blaze rods I need, I headed back home and begun brewing potions. I'm no rookie, the Ender Dragon sucks, and I'm not gonna just rely on bucket clutches when she launches me, so I'm making slow fall potions. Also amethyst sparkly go brr. Slow falling potions and strength potions are a brewing, and off to look for apples. What was that game? You're right, I have been having too much fun. You should totally crash right now. And when I came back, the sky was red and blood moon time. This mod pack is clearly out to get me. Day 31 was fish time. Please respect fish time. Thank you. Using the fish, I tamed Penta and Catalyst. I used a saddle to ride Penta. They fly the fastest, so they will be my main steed. Flying around, we found a desert temple, and I looted it and found another dragon egg. The family is growing. The next day, I'm flying around looking for towers. They have a chance to have ender pearls in chests, and I think you see where I'm going with this. Only to have this happen. I looked for them and couldn't find anything, but I did see this. I don't know what it is, but it's cool looking and teeming with monsters. When I got closer, I realized that one of my deaths in the other runs was from this, so I was being very careful this time. But rat tunneling never fails me, and I was able to steal a lot of good things such as uncraftable Wither 6 potions, enchantment books, and enough levels to finally actually start enchanting. Still looting on day 33, and I'm honestly stuck here, so I'm gonna have to fight my way out. Grind my way out. Seriously, it looks like a mob farm over here. After that, I made my way back to the Waystone on top of the tower and did one last look around for my dragon, and you wouldn't believe it, but somehow I found them. We flew back home for the rest of the night. Day 34, I flew home and started enchanting all my gear with the table. Day 35, looking for more netherite and getting pearls. After that, I found a secret experimental base looking thing and looted it. They didn't have much, but it was still cool nonetheless. I got the last pearls I needed and fucked up some mobs at night. That sharpness 4 netherite is feeling pretty fucking sexy. Day 37 was preparation, and then I made the eyes and set off. And I'd love to show you that. But the footage looks something like this. I assure you, you aren't missing anything. It just sucks. I literally I counted for around like 8,000 blocks for the portal. So if you really want to see that, look at this GIF for about an hour and you'll get the same effect. But on day 41, I found it. Does this look familiar to you? Yeah, it's the exact fucking same as the one I have under my goddamn base. My fucking base is above a stronghold, and shooting the Eye of Ender didn't send me there. It sent me 8,000 blocks in a different direction. Fuck me. Well, it doesn't matter now. We're here. Let's do this. I entered the end, and apart from the skybox looking gorgeous, nothing here really seemed to change. So we fought. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it or spare Jean's feelings, the fight was easy. The things that did the most damage were the Endermen with champion buffs. Other than that, we were as safe as could be. One thing of note though, I killed it right above the portal and about 70 fucking levels of experience just disappeared into the void. It's fine, not like I wanted that anyway. I'm taking your baby egg, fuck you Jean. This baby will now be mine. Okay, let's see if... Fuck, I was right, the portal's right fucking here. Literally 20 blocks from the walls of my base. Now I have to look for more fucking ender pearls. I literally just did this. Other than that fiasco on day 45, I did a lot of chores, enchanting, getting blaze rods, pearls, the works. Day 46, I lit my second portal of this world, and finally headed to the real end. I almost got stuck and had to build my way over to this platform, but when I got over there, just look at this place. It's absolutely incredible to look at. That's one thing I love about this mod pack. Every biome looks incredible. One thing I don't like about this mod pack are these purple penis enlargement pills. These are basically super shulkers that only have to look at you to give you levitation. And they're in the middle of a dungeon temple and once again, immune to arrows. This temple does have this ore, cornotum. I don't know what it is, but if it's heavily guarded, I'm definitely gonna wanna get it. Once I got out of there, I explored a bit more, but moving around in this dimension is not gonna fucking happen without building bridges everywhere. And that makes my don't fall into the fucking void part of my brain freak out. So we're leaving for now. And when I got home, I made a totem of don't fall into the fucking void. So now, I hopefully won't fall into the fucking void. Day 48, we started learning about the Abyss, the true goal of these 100 days. And to enter, you need those Lauren flowers from earlier in obsidian. So I got obsidian and then got to work. Using lava, a flint and steel, and these corrupted obsidian, we made the portal to the Abyss. Starts infecting the ground around it. Look at that. As soon as I entered, I placed 1,000,000 netherrack to protect myself. I don't know what's in here, but I know it can't be good. This was the first time I had even heard of this mod, so I'm going in blinder than a bat playing pin the tail on the donkey. That was fucking stupid. Looking at the caves, I found a mine shaft and a lot of new ore. But the main ones we need to focus on are Lauren, of course, these nuggets you get from flowers, and unknown ore, which is a little rarer than diamonds used to be, so I'm keeping my eyes peeled. I'm a little scared of this place, and my character seemed to mirror this sentiment because this happened. Apparently in this dimension, every once in a while you just get feared, which gives you blindness, slowness, and glowing. So when this happens, you have to hide. And honestly, I fucking hate it. If this happens at a bad time, we could be big boy boned. Oh, also, this flower struck me with lightning. Maybe you didn't catch that. I said this flower struck me with lightning. The power of Zeus was just produced from flora. I already hate this dimension. Here's a scorpion. It's faster than light itself. Yep, fuck this place. But going back home, I used 2 unknown gems that I found in life nuggets so we can start getting saucy. I made the sword, which is weaker than the netherite, but it's a grower. I made the unknown sword, which is weaker than this netherite, but it's a grower, not a shower. And when you infuse it with each one of the gems from the Abyss, it becomes stronger. And this is only the start. I also gave it sharpness 3 and the vision of Ender, but I don't know what that does. This sword now gives me speed when I hold it and an attack speed of 4. Basically almost turning this into 1.8 style combat if I don't click too fast. Now it's time to put it to the test. Day 52, a local psychopath has been spotted riding a dragon and landing on top of a tower to murder the king of said tower. But the king isn't going down, so he's... Oh. Yeah, he might have been a pushover. We're gonna need to find something stronger. Side note, I also found out what Vision of Ender did. It did that. I can now teleport to any block with just a right click. Yeah, that's not broken or anything. My next stop was to genuinely take a Tapagoa instead of just gimping it. So I set my dragon down on top of the roof to wait, and I went in. These enemies are really strong, but I managed it. Afterwards, I looted the whole place and got a couple enchanting books. The ones to note, though, are Looting 4 and Fortune 4, yes, an illegal enchant, and Vein Mining. And to put it all away, I teleported back to my place with the Waystone to drop it all off. Day 53, I found this castle-looking place with villager spawners that shoot fireworks, ravagers, and honestly, it just looks like I'd die if I set foot there. So I didn't, but I'll be back. Night 54, I was heading back home, and I thought I'd rob this skyscraper, and the whole fucking place exploded when I tried. Luckily, my dragon didn't retain too much damage, so I got on them and flew off. Day 55, I was really feeling myself. This sword is insane, and I had a lot of courage. So, I did what anyone with an amazing amount of courage and stupidity would do. I built a ladder. The only catch is I did it in the abyss, and I built to the surface. Big mistake. This place uber sucks. You can't even make waypoints in this dimension, but I have a workaround. See, you just get a piece of paper right here. And you just write down, What do you mean this is cheating? This is hardcore. I'm taking anything I can get. I also tried to turn up my render distance, but that wasn't the problem. This dimension just has perpetual fog that makes it really hard to see far into the distance. Right next to my portal was this tower that I tried to loot, but they had these guards that were level X. Let me explain what this means. Every enemy in the Abyss has a level. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and X. And depending on the level, it's how strong they are. These guys were at max. So they were so strong, they didn't even have to be near me to punch me. They literally just Omayo Shindaru'd my ass and teleported away. But they didn't seem to stick around once I broke the spawner, and the scorpions were manageable, so I count this as a win. Right next to my newly conquered base was a guy named Lorenzo. He wanted to go to the Frost Dimension, but I don't know what that means, so I told him that I gotcha, and I'll find it, because I'm bad at human interaction and saying no to people. Day 56, I'm actually here to look for phantoms. Once you kill these guys, they drop phantom souls, and that will upgrade my sword. I got one, and then this happened. My health bar dropped so fucking quick. Nope, I'm out. I need better gear. I only have one Totem of Undying left now because I lost that one and made another one into a Totem of Void Undying. Shit. After that scare, I decided to just mine for unknown gems. If we strip mine, it should be safe. And after a couple days, we got the Abyss gems, unknown gems, and of course, a healthy amount of Lauren. And on day 59, I made my first set of unknown gear. This stuff gives me 17 defense and 7 toughness, as opposed to the normal diamond armor, 10 defense and 3 toughness. Plus, it's upgradable and it's stylish. But I need more enchants for it, so I looted this giant mushroom hoping to find some, and I got more health boost uncraftable potions from another arena. I'm saving these ones though. I learned they're not infinite. I took out the last skeleton at dawn and he broke my boots. I should really pay more attention to my durability. Now I'm flying home. I spent the rest of the day enchanting my unknown gear. They aren't great enchants, but Proc 2 is better than Proc 0, you feel me? Now that I have unknown gear, it's time to set out for a pair of wings. We need to conquer the end dimension. And on day 63, I went back to the end. I accidentally didn't bring my atlas for, checking where the fuck I am, but don't worry guys, I have excellent memory, so I'll just remember where the portal is. The way I'm getting around the dimension now is really simple. All I do is... It works really well, and not long into the expedition, I found a fortress. These have been completely revamped with new rooms, new enemies, and new shit to look at. At the top of this one was a ton of spawners. I took them all out and then reaped the rewards of 4 colored shulker boxes. Beautiful. And then as I was trying to leave... Yeah. Fuck! I just learned the hard way that teleporting with the sword does not stop you from taking about 1 million fall damage. And my final totem is cracked. This did not do good things for my stress levels. I swear I'm gonna die at 30 at this rate. I ran through a bunch of different structures, biomes, and another fortress entirely, but I didn't find a pair of wings. I'm really looking, guys, but I can't seem to find one. Here we go! This giant Zeppelin holds our prize. And it's supposed to be hard getting up there, but break the spawners before anything has a chance, and here is the Mending Elytra with Unbreaking 3. We now have wings, and I can even wear them without taking off my armor in this mod. Now that that's out of the way, it's time to head home. Where was it again? No, like seriously, where was it? Funny guys, joke's over. Where is it? Well, I'm lost. Guys, I've been looking all day, and I really can't find it. I have an idea about how to get back, but it's risky. The way the end works is the Ender Dragon platform is always in the dimension. It's just about 1,000 blocks away from the rest of the dimension in the middle at 0-0. So if I can fly there and then use my sword to teleport back onto the platform, we're golden. But if I miss, this is it. I lived. That got my blood a-pumping. Fuck it, let's fight the castle, baby. This place had a lot of enemies, but they definitely seem manageable now with my new armor. Plus, my surplus of gapples definitely helps. Now, back to hell. I need to find a lot of phantoms and take them all out. But unluckily, they are powerful. They shoot projectiles that hit me with wither, blindness, slowness, ballsack energy, eradication, spontaneous masturbation, and the common cold. Also, even after the wither effect wears off, in this dimension my hearts stay black. I think it's just a graphical bug, but I bring this up because of this clip. I'm currently out of totems. If I didn't just jump into the water, I would have died. Just one more second, and this would have been over. 20 hours into the challenge. I really hate this place. But things are about to turn around for me because mixing the phantom souls and a bottle and bones together, I can make... Mixing them together, I can make... What? Why the fuck is this not working? I have the wrong fucking bones? I don't know if I'll keep that in. Day 68, I got the bones from the abyss. It sucked. Oh look, a blood moon. Who could have thought? And I spent the night making what I wanted to make yesterday. The upgrade to the sword. Only downside is it takes my enchantments off, so I'm going to have to get this to max before trying to enchant it again. Yay!
Red alert. Red alert. Funny sex number day. Red alert. Red alert.
Nothing happened on Funny Sex Number Day but researching. But Funny Sex Number Day is Funny Sex Number Day, so we had to be funny about the sex number. I gathered up 1 more phantom ingot and 2 more netherite and put it all together with bones, and you can get a norith. Put this on the sword and... that's sexy. After enchanting the sword and decking out a pickaxe with vein mining, the enchant I stole from the Tapagoa, I went mining. Day 71 is netherite mining, nothing you haven't seen before. Day 72 is phantom killing, something you really have seen before. And at night, we got the phantom armor. Now, with a full 20 armor, we should be able to take some hits now. Because I swear to God, if I still keep getting nearly killed by everything that looks at me in the abyss, I'm gonna... Day 73 was more phantom killing. I do actually have one way to upgrade the armor a little bit further, so we're gonna try that. Day 74 is more netherite collecting. The reason we're doing this is because the final boss of this world is absolutely insane. And if I can't even fight just the normal enemies that live in the abyss, how am I supposed to kill the Roka end boss? And by the end of night 74, I made 2 pieces of a Norith armor, and while it's not the full set, it's damn good. 23 armor and 14 and a half toughness, as well as resistance for forever, fire resistance forever, on top of the speed I already had. We're sitting pretty. That was a lot of stressful play for the past few days, so I'm gonna go bully civilians to make me feel better. Really, I need wool so I can make a basement, but I'll take any excuse I can to kill some pillagers. Day 76, I built a basement, and if you're new here, you might not know what's about to happen. But for all the people that do, say it with me now. It's time for organization! Gotta always have some organization. It really isn't a 100 days without it. And on day 79, I finished it and gave my pick the illegal enchant of Fortune 4 and Vision of the Abyss to my sword, which gives me a 5% chance of giving me crazy buffs every time I take a swing. But even with all of this, we still aren't anywhere close to being able to fight the final boss. We're at least gonna need another totem, so I'm looking out for a pillager outpost. And instead, I found a treehouse dungeon with really annoying witches. And inside one of these chests is a map to a pillager outpost. No, I don't know how I got that lucky either, but my luck always comes at a cost, because while I was trying to fly there, this game had to prove it was sassier than me and crashed. Well, I found the outpost, and after looking at it, I found a captain and got bad omen. Day 81, I went to the same place I did the raid the first time. But this time, after wave 2, I think it glitched. One of the raiders isn't here. I checked the whole ass desert, everything, even the hole that the raiders ran into before. And after nightfall, I gave up. But I did get 1 totem of undying, so that'll have to do. Hey, have I mined enough netherite in this video yet? Good! Because this is the last time! I grabbed a little too much, but it's fine. I was able to finally fully deck myself out in an Orith, which is good because we have a boss or 2 to kill. Side note here, my notes literally say for this day, and I quote, "Welcome the next episode of Fuck You into the Abyss." And then, the Abyss Elder is a fucked man. Why does it say that? Because the Abyss Elder is a fucked man. Also, I'm grabbing life nuggets from these regen flowers. They're for something important. The Ring of Regen. Right-click it and it gives you regen 3 for 3 seconds, and you can do it 100 times. Also, here's another ring I made for one of the NPC quests. When you complete these NPC quests, they will actually help you in fighting the final boss. So I spent all day giving this guy a melon, entering the Frost Dimension, telling this guy about it, and talking to Steven. What we need to do is find these totems that give us tags, which is easy enough, and a Roka horn, which is not. This means I have to find a Roka boss, which, you know, sounds easy, but it's not. Because when you get close enough to the Roka, his health bar pops up like the Elders, but you don't get to see where he is. And if you don't find him quick enough, he just despawns. Did I mention he's dark blue? In the dark blue and black dimension? Fuck the Abyss! I spent day 86 through day 88 in here. That is a real life hour looking at dark blue on dark blue on dark blue and trying not to get my face mauled off by everything in this dimension. After searching for an hour, I didn't find them, but this happened. I have gone through absolute hell to find you, and you die in 10 hits? 10? 10? Fuck you, give me your horn. Made it home on day 89 and crafted the Abyss End Eye. This will spawn the End Roka fight. And because of this, I've completed the final quest, which gives me 30 levels and a free Totem of Undying to set me up for this final fight. Do you understand what I mean now? When I say that, uh-oh? Do you comprehend the uh-oh that I feel in my heart? I enchanted my armor all day. Even though I have the best gear possible, everything still manages to kill me, so I'm gonna need everything I can get.
Day 90.
Day 90, I collected Deep Slate. Deep Slate was collected on day 90. Day 90 was the day I collected Deep Slate. Day 91, I roamed around and made the wall to my base bigger. I'm gonna need some more space to make this place a little better. Day 92, I'm building a pin for all my dragons. I have too many. Pyra, Gene 2, the better genes, Catalyst, and Penta. Just doing everything I can to emotionally recover from the evil that is the Abyss. I'm even trying to make a beacon, but I don't have Wither Skulls, so I guess it's back into the Nether. This time I get to actually explore, and oh my god, the Nether is cracked in this mod. I even found this thing. I don't know what the hell it is, but it has a giant purple donut, and I can't be mad at that. I killed this ghast and got the radiation boost, so I think this is a form of a wasteland? I don't really know. And in this weird pipeline structure, I found, and I quote, overpowered blazes that have almost every buff to shoot fireworks and have 8 totems of undying that you have to burn through in order to kill them. They drop books though. That's cool, I guess. Day 95, I actually found what I was looking for, the basic Nether Fortress. And with looting 4 on my sword, I thought I could find some skeleton skulls. I could not. So instead, I went back home. Maybe we can make a beacon for 200 days, wink wink. Which reminds me, if you enjoyed this and want to see 200 days, let me know in the comments below. And make sure to leave a like, it really helps the channel, which has been popping off lately. So thank you for that. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe, you won't regret it. Day 96, I finished my dragon pin and spruced up the place as best I could. Day 97, I finished renovations and did this. And finally, I can go to the finale where I will do the final fight. That's a really dumb sentence. Day 98, I finished as many NPC tasks as I could so they would fight with me and went looking for an arena. You can spawn this guy anywhere, so I wanted to do it in the place that would be safest as possible. I brought everything I possibly could because all my research, without spoiling the fight of course, says this guy is not to be fucked with. And I found this arena type place. And on day 99, alright, here we are. I've got a Norith everything. I've got backup gear just in case things go south. I've got every potion that is beneficial to me possible. We're gonna start by drinking this. Let's begin, let's go. We're gonna drink a potion of luck because I have a 5% chance of making the sword just give me strength 2. Should be really nice because I have only strength 1 here. I've got the ring of regen, the ring of invisibility, and the ring of fire. Flash potion of healing. I won't need this anymore. So we'll do that. Listen, I went through all this fucking trouble of killing your little son, of getting the dumb spell tags, of running around, getting phantom, like, gunk, getting everything humanly possible to spawn you. You think that I'm just gonna be okay with that? I'm ending your fucking life, buddy. Nosage? What do you mean, Nosage? I don't think this is right at all. So I'm going to break the fourth wall for a second here and be completely honest. I did go into creative mode and re-give myself the eye to spawn this guy, because what I just did is not how you fight him, and it broke the fight. So I reset everything and gave myself exactly everything I had before the fight again. Take two.
Will
Fight
you help me
here.
destroy the abyss? I'll fuck your pussy is what I'll do, bitch.
I know, Saj.
You know, it's just bad game design that no Saj's health bar appears.
Pause. During this fight, I don't look at my durability at all. But to make this more enjoyable, I'm just gonna put this here for you guys. Thank me later.
There he is. Oh, Jesus. Have fun, friends. Fuck yeah! Eat dicks! Eat dicks! Not my dick! Oh god, I threw those! I thought they were drinks! Oh, they're not drink potion! Oh god! What the fuck? What are you guys? The followers of you? Like, what is it? Huh? Homies? I don't like that the friendly fire is on. I can beat the shit out of my friend. Hi, motherfucker. Let's make it happen. Not like that. I don't want it to happen that bad. Come on, Roka! I spent 100 fucking days on your ass! I am hitting him with the regen ring. I am made of oatmeal. Oh no, I didn't eat it! Yeah, bitch. Fucking die! Die!
And there we have it. The Roka boss has been defeated. I lived on 1 out of 550 durability on my helmet. If that broke, I would have started to take around 6 to 7 hearts per hit from the boss, and it would have been over. That was close. After killing the Roka, I click the totem and it sends us into the void, where after looking around for a while, you talk to a fish and you're sent back to the overworld, saving the abyss. The rest of day 99, I made it back to my base, and on day 100, we had done it. This was one of the hardest mod packs I have ever played, and I urge you guys to give it a try. I downloaded this through CurseForge, but I'll leave a link in the description for all of you that want to give it a go yourself. If you want to see 200 days, there's still 3 dimensions I haven't explored, tons of other stuff, and not to mention that beacon that I have to build. So make sure to leave a comment telling me you want that. But for now, my name has been Eqlipse, EQ for short, and thank you for watching.